Xiaomi has entered the arena with its first electric sedan, the SU7, and many are calling it the most serious competitor to the Tesla Model 3, which we also reviewed on this channel. It's a car with a modern design, smart features, and power that can even surpass some Tesla models. In this video, we're going to see if the SU7 is really worth the hype or if it's just a big name. As always, we're sticking to our usual tests: the 0 to 100 kilometers per hour acceleration test, the braking test, the suspension test, the handling test, and the crash test. First up, let's go to the acceleration test. We're looking at the base model here, which produces 295 horsepower and 400 newton meters of torque, sending all that power to the rear wheels. Let's see what this car weighing about 2,000 kilograms can do and what kind of acceleration it gives us. 3, 2, 1. Its acceleration wasn't quite what I hoped for, to be honest. I could feel it was a bit less than a Tesla Model 3, but I could overlook that given its heavier weight. However, it has really good brakes, truly excellent brakes, registering around 39 meters, which is really great. Let's move on to the suspension test. For the suspension test, we head to the cobblestone road. You could say it's okay, not bad, but it has a stiff suspension. On another surface, we see the car has a below average performance. You really can't expect a soft suspension from it, and we can observe this even from the interior view. But whatever it is, it's much better than the Tesla Model 3. Notice we're proceeding at 50 kilometers per hour on all surfaces. On the bumpy road, it's not good at all, not good in the slightest. But again, I'll say it's a bit better than the Tesla Model 3. Now, let's go on to the rocky terrain. On the rocky terrain, it has a relatively better performance. The car doesn't shake too much, and from the interior view, we see the vibrations aren't transmitted too much inside. Let's head to the handling test for this car. Given its stiff suspension, expectations are high for its handling. We see it manage the 50 kilometers per hour test easily. Because of that, I increased the speed by 5 kilometers per hour to 55 kilometers per hour. Even at this speed, it has really good performance. Even though this car doesn't have its ESP system on, it performs really well and doesn't lose traction at all. As you saw, it could handle 55 kilometers per hour, so I thought, let's set the speed to 60 kilometers per hour. But again, it seems like it's no big deal for the car, almost like child's play. So I increased the speed to 65 kilometers per hour. At 65 kilometers per hour, the car truly has amazing and excellent performance. The car just doesn't lose traction at the rear. You can see this change at 70 kilometers per hour. Even though I tried really hard to complete the course, as you can see, the rear end absolutely does not lose traction and it stays completely planted on the ground. This could be due to its heavy weight of around 2,000 kilograms. But anyway, however hard it was, it managed to handle 70 kilometers per hour as well, and in my opinion, this speed is sufficient for this test for the car. So we can say 70 kilometers per hour is the handling score for the Xiaomi SU7. Let's go to the exciting part of the video, the crash tests. Alright, let's head to the crash test. First, we perform a frontal offset test at 64 kilometers per hour. As you saw, the car has a truly excellent performance. I've seen this kind of performance in German cars. You might not believe it. As you can see from the interior view, the car performed very well and even its A-pillar isn't bent. We're moving on to the full width frontal test at 64 kilometers per hour. In this test, as expected, the car had a super amazing performance. This is completely observable from the interior view as well. We're moving on to the head-on collision test, where each car hits the other at 64 kilometers per hour. Both cars performed very well, and I think Xiaomi really showed its best performance here. We're moving on to the rear trailer impact test. Instead of the standard 56 kilometers per hour, I performed the impact at 64 kilometers per hour. And it's safe to say that even at this higher speed, it showed a very good performance. Let's go to the side impact crash test. From the outside, it's not a pretty look, honestly. It doesn't look good at all, and the car gets heavily damaged. But from the interior view, the occupants are in complete safety and don't face any issues. Well, that was the test of the Xiaomi SU7. If you liked this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Until the next video, goodbye for now.